Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the third game of this best of 5 series. The series is tied up 1-1, and this is on the map Turtle Rock. So in the bottom right we have TeD, who's going to be spawning as a teal undead player. In the top left we have Lucifer, who's going to be spawning as the pink undead player. And looking at the timer bar, actually it seems that this is a really long replay. Wow, the bar it's just moved. It does not look good at all. Oh. Either way, I'm not even sure if we can endure this or not. Oh, but it's moving at a fair rate. I'll see how this does. Okay, so far we are going to have a Tome of Relics. Acolyte's going to move out to the closest spawn, and he will eventually see that his opponent is not there. Lucifer is going to go for that early Crypt Fiend, not early Crypt Fiend, early Graveyard, while TeD is just going to go for the standard opening. No accelerated Death Knight, no accelerated Crypt Fiends. Lucifer is going to have delayed Death Knight actually, so yep, it's the price to pay when you're going to go for an early Graveyard. Okay, Acolyte is moving out, is going to go for this place first, and then he will spot that base last. Did Lucifer even send a scout? No, he is not going to send a scout at all. I think he might just judge by the timing of that Acolyte's arrival to guess where his opponent is, but you know, it's a gamble. Here we go, TeD is going to move out with a Rod and Necromancy. He's going to skip that green creep camp and go straight for a critter, and then possibly interrupt this creeping, possibly, I'm not sure. Oh, apparently the crypt is going to be the fiend is going to be acting as a scout. We'll be able to see that Acolyte and know that his opponent is at least in these two places. Okay, TeD has spotted his opponent, but will be greeted with a Death Knight and a Nubian Tower. It looks like the graveyard's corpses are actually going to be exploited right there, and TeD is going to summon his own skeletons. One of them are going to be Death Coil to full health. Lucifer is going to save that single Acolyte, and it looks like Lucifer is about to get himself a bunch of experience. Nearly the same amount as a single Acolyte, but 1 point off. Halls of the Dead coming in from TeD, and coming in from Lucifer as well. So Lucifer is pretty much creeping in peace. However, more harassment is going to be coming in from TeD. Interesting playstyle coming in from TeD. I generally don't see him going on the offensive against Lucifer. Oh, a missed Death Coil right there. Unfortunate. And he really can't get any economic harassment off. I mean, he is forcing these Acolytes out for like 1, maybe 2 seconds, but they instantly go back into that haunted gold mine afterwards. More skeletons moving out. Nubian Tower is going to catch them though, so at least one of them is going to be delayed from dealing damage. Lucifer taking quite a bit of damage himself on that DK, however the regeneration will be able to help that immensely. Top that all off with Unholy Aura and being on Blight for a couple of seconds. Yep. Very nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Death Knight. +2 ring. It's not that great, really. So yeah. Unfortunately for TeD, he really didn't get any major damage off on Lucifer's main base, or at least those acolytes. And he did use about 3 charges of that necromancy rod.
A player's forces are under attack.
This watch award is going to be claimed for TeD, while Lucifer did claim that watch award over there. So what item is it? It's going to be a Mantle of Intelligence +3, and it looks like TeD is going to clean this one up very soon, but Lucifer is on the prowl. He is moving out, using those skeletons to increase the number of units. Slaughterhouse is about to be being constructed, almost completed. Black Citadel for just TeD. Lucifer once again going for a type of an all-in play. Is quickly going to take down that slaughterhouse. I'm not sure if that was cancelled or not. I believe it was. Tier 3 is halfway done, and Lucifer will be driven out of TeD's main base. I mean, TeD pretty much has the same number of Crypt Fiends as well, so definitely not helping Lucifer's cause at all. We also have a Lich coming out for TeD, while Lucifer...
A player's forces are under attack.
Lucifer is not getting a Lich just quite yet. He is actually investing his resources to Tier 3, as well as that Swordhouse as well. Lucifer is nearly at level 3 on that DK, but so is TeD. Let's see, Skeleton. Oh, really could have been killed to give level 3, and there we go, level 3 on that DK. We're gonna start fighting off. Both players pretty much even in terms of army, but I think TeD is a little bit at a disadvantage as his units are just a little bit more battered. Gargantuan Sea Turtle is going to be, or at least attempted, but it is going to be discouraged as TeD is still pretty much in this vicinity. Level 3 on that DK will be able to heal that Crypt Fiend back up to full health thanks to that level 2 Death Coral. Lich is currently out as well for TeD, and he is also equipped with a Orb of Corruption. Let's see, will it be a greater mana potion or will it be a greater healing potion? It is actually going to be a Wand of Mana Stealing, which is not a really good item. Even 2 Wand of Mana Stealing is not going to match the value of a greater healing or mana potion, to be honest. Well, maybe a mana potion, but I don't know. It is going to be another Wand of Mana Stealing. Wow, I did not really want that at all. I'm pretty sure TeD didn't want that either. If this is the Wand of Mana Stealing, then this map is obviously rigged. No, it's not. It's going to be a Scroll of the Beast, and this kill is going to be stolen for Lucifer, or from Lucifer. Nicely done for TeD. Silence is going to be casted on that Lich. TeD's usually the one that's quickest when silencing his opponent's heroes. TeD is going to lose himself a Crypt Fiend, unfortunately, but both players do have their 3 heroes, and it looks like Lucifer is moving out. He does have Roar casted on the majority of his army, so that's additional 25 attack damage. Not, wow, thinking of League of Legends. 25 attack bonus. 25% I meant. No matter. Okay, so TeD is currently pushed back into his main base, and Lucifer is just going to push, or not, he's going to be pushed away actually. Was thinking he might just take down that Tome Relics, but that's not going to be the case. Abomination for TeD is right there, so he is a really intimidating unit. So Lucifer is going to retreat, lose himself a Crypt Fiend while he's at it. and is going to finish off the pair of statues right there.
Player's forces are under attack.
Wand of Mana Stealing still hasn't been sold, so I'm guessing TeD has some use for it. A full 15-second vulnerability potion is going to be picked up. I mean, Wand of Mana Stealing probably could be used on either the Dark Ranger, Death Knight, or Lich, so I guess it's a fairly competent item. Tome of Experience is going to be picked up on that Dark Ranger, and Django of Endurance is going to be picked up. So Endurance Aura for the Undead Army, not only will that be additional movement speed as well as that Unholy Aura, but additional attack speed as well. So these units are going to be extra fast. Let's look at the heroes. Level 3, level 2, and level 2, I believe. Yes, it is. While Lich still at level 2, Dark Ranger pretty much the same, level 2. Death Knight almost level 4, but he is still at level 3. I believe heroes are kind of balanced out. I mean, the Lich will reach level 3 after one more kill, and I mean, Death Knight's pretty much going to catch up to his counterpart very soon. So the third and second last red creep camps will be cleared out. Lionhorn of the Stormwind is going to be picked up, and a hilarious flute of Accuracy is going to be picked up. So we have currently 3 aura items currently in play for both players. Plus 1 armor for TeD, plus 10 range attack damage, as well as additional attack speed and movement speed for Lucifer. Let's see how this will work out. We might have a TP coming in, and yes, Lucifer is going to TP in, but he is going to lose himself a single Tome of Relics as well as a single Acolyte. We might have a second Acolyte being taken down as well, so 2 more Acolytes are going to be produced from that back citadel. That is going to pretty much delay the gold mining rate for Lucifer. Lucifer is also going to lose himself a Dark Ranger at level 2. Let's see how this will turn out. TeD is going to lose himself a single Crypt Fiend. Lucifer nearly losing himself that death, Crypt Fiend, but will be able to be healed back up with the Death Coil. Skeleton's still harassing the Acolytes, so I mean, compared to early game, this is absolutely better. About, what was that, 3 Acolytes were taken down during that fight. I was yawning, sorry about that. Dark Ranger is being revived at level 2, and this final red creep camp is going to be cleared out from TeD. Rune of Healing is going to be saved up after the fight. Won't be affecting that Obsidian statue though. Another Tome Experience. Wow, TeD is absolutely lucky in this particular match. Medallion of Courage and a Tome of Experience for that Lich. So that's Strength and Intelligence could either be given to Lich or the Death Knight. Doesn't really matter. And it looks like Lucifer is on the move once again. We also have a Temple of the Damned for TeD, so we will definitely be seeing Banshees coming into play, as Banshees with their anti-magic shell will be able to deny, I believe, 400 magic damage. It's either 300 or 400. I think it differs from the item as well. They will have the Frost Nova on that Death Knight, and I don't know, there's a lot of Crypt Fiends for Lucifer actually. Here we go with this engagement. Abomination from TeD is about to be killed off, and there we go. Lucifer's Abomination is still not being dealt with, but pretty much the Crypt Fiends are the only targets for TeD. Level 3 on that Dark Ranger. We might be seeing level 2 Dark Arrows, or just an extended Silence coming in. Lucifer is about to lose himself that first abomination, but he will be able to get a second one. Silence was casted on top of all three heroes for Lucifer. Skeletons are going to be used as sacrifice. And here we go with another fight coming in. Lucifer is going to take advantage of those skeletons and absorb the magic, doing additional 25 damage, flat out damage, not percentage based, against those Crypt Fiends, thanks to that Orb of Destruction. Not Destruction, Annihilation. Lucifer's DK is going to be forced to use that Invulnerability Potion, is going to retreat, while TeD was forced to use that Invulnerability Potion on that Dark Ranger. Now Lucifer is forced to retreat, but it looks like he's going somewhere else. Maybe this Orange Creek camp right here. Okay, let's look at the upgrades. +3 for the Crypt Fiends, 0-0 for the Abominations. So, the only difference is that Lucifer has 3-1, and TeD, is he going for 1 armor? No, he is not. He's just gonna stick to +3 attack. What item was picked up? I think it was just sold immediately. Let's see what this item is. It's going to be a Pair Up to Vitality. Absolutely average. Yeah, I guess I'd say that. Oh, Lucifer, what are you doing with that Crypt Fiend? That is pretty much free experience for TeD. But that Crypt Fiend, if Lucifer has been aware, will be able to spot that Banshee level 5 on that Lich. So level 3 Frost Novas are going to be devastating. Especially since Lucifer does not have Banshees of his own.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, it looks like there's only one creep camp left, so the only way for each other to get experience is to go at each other's throats. We might be having that very soon. More Banshees being added to TeD's army. So TeD currently has the army advantage so far. Lucifer is just about to go to low upkeep, but TeD pretty much has a bigger army. However, bigger does not necessarily mean better, as that was obviously proven in game 2. But it's pretty much like 40 in supply of that 70 supply army was from those frost worms. They were easily taken down as well. So yeah, that could have been like 4 Crypt Fiends, for example. But no, it was frost worms. Frost worms do a lot of damage, but still, you would rather have numbers. Or at least that's my honest opinion. Deathcore is going to heal that Abomination back up, and they will with an anti-magic shell on the Abomination, immediately going to be dissipated, as the Orb Annihilations also count for that anti-magic shell criteria. And they will with silence on top of most of the undead army, as anti-magic shell I don't think it doesn't cancel out silence, it just cancels out spell damage, and they with Frost Nova on Lucifer's Crypt Fiends. Lich for TeD is, I guess, going to be Focus Fire, but is going to be changed right there. Banshees taken down, but Curse is still on some of Lucifer's units, especially the Crypt Fiend as well, and the DK. Destroyer, the only destroyer for Lucifer, so maybe that might be a factor, as he still has plenty of mana, could easily absorb the skeletons as well, but it will be taken down from that web. GG from Lucifer, and TeD is going to win game 3 of this best of 5 series. Wow. Honestly, I'm way too tired to analyze that, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Hopefully I can upload game 4 very soon. I'll just see you guys next time.